All right. Well, here we are, episode 7, right? Oh, I was doing the finger things every time. Episode 7 of the Wednesday Watch. And we're about halfway through the videos that we premiered in July. So I'm so excited to watch this one in particular tonight because it's so powerful. So Donna, I would love to have you introduce it.
All right. So first of all, my name is Donna Guerin. I'm the founder of Global Lighthouse Studios, and I've had the privilege and honor to partner with the David Z Foundation to make these videos that we've been showcasing. And so tonight's video, as Daniel said, comes to us from SMK Muara Tuang, if I'm saying that correctly, in Malaysia. This song is called Make the Change. And the students that we worked with in Malaysia, as well as the administration and the teachers, were just so wonderful to work with. They really, their voice really shines through as part of this song. And once you guys hear it, you will fall in love with it, much like I have. And you will see the message that the students are trying to get across.
Absolutely. And my name is Dan Roeder. I'm the Chief Academic Officer of the David Z Foundation. It's been such an honor to work with Donna and Global Lighthouse Studios and the school at SMK. And yeah, I think we will just let this song speak for itself.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So without further ado, this is Make the Change by the students at SMK.
Something we so permata
Busananan hangam teguan hikam.
So let us all be the heroes of the earth. Ooh, oh.
Wow, that song is just so powerful that there's so many things to talk about as far as this song goes.
Yes, I was just like, I was kind of speechless, as I always am when I watch that song, because there's so much at stake in what the students are singing about and what they wrote this song about. You know, they're writing about the beauty and the wonders of the earth, and it's sometimes hard to remember that, you know, it can be as simple as that. You know, that it just taking care of ourselves and taking care of the earth, period.
Right, absolutely. And, you know, as I said throughout, as we were creating this song with the students, that I'm not kidding. I can literally hear that song playing like when in Disney World, like
Yep.
over the airwaves, because it's just such a beautiful song. It's really just an anthem, showing the mutual respect that the people on the planet should have for one another. And it just literally gives me chills. And I especially love the costuming and the backdrop. And so maybe Daniel, you can tell everyone a little about the experience that you had, although brief, in Malaysia.
Yes, yes, it was very brief. So that's one of the things about these first international programs that we've done together with Global Lighthouse Studios. And we are definitely looking to do some more and hoping to do some more in the next year. But these were semester-long programs where at the end of the semester, we, myself and our CEO, Polly, we flew to Malaysia in like 2 days. And then we had filming for 2 days. And then we flew back for 2 days. So we're hoping to just kind of reconfigure that model and really get to the point of programming within the same week where we can just be there with students somewhere else in the world, and we can do some project-based learning. We can study what it is that you know, what the message is, and be able to deliver that. And by the end of that week of songwriting and storytelling, we'll be able to premiere a song. Like, that's the goal. But yes, you are right. This was a very brief experience in Malaysia, but a powerful one. And just seeing what they were talking about, seeing the rainforest. We drove like an hour and a half on a bus through a rainforest to get to the place where we filmed the video. So there's so much more information in the behind the scene videos. So I'd love to see if, you know, just kind of play that and then continue the conversation.
Absolutely. Behind the scenes is my favorite, as you know. So I
Right.
say, lights, camera, action. Let's go.
Here we go.
This is going to be epic and it's going to be great. That's the point of this program. It's the empowerment element of it. It's not just having a song on YouTube. It's you to be like, wow, I can't believe I did that. That's what we want.
Just listen to this first, Daniel.
Wow.
I know. I literally have like
I got
goosebumps.
goosebumps. All right. I'm excited for you guys to hear the track, and then we can start adding some things. I did something a little bit different with the strings.
Sounds good.
We're rounding the corner to that finish line. This is where we need to work now. It's supposed to go right back into the pre-chorus.
You don't need another pre-chorus there. Get right back to the chorus. Hit them
I
strong.
agree.
That would sound better.
Is it possible to like end the outro with a string? Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
It shimmers away. I love it. You know, you're giving people something to latch onto. We want to be able to say, dum bum 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 ba the heroes of the earth. They want to still be singing, and then they walk away after the song being like, oh my gosh, I love this new song. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a finished song. Woo!
I can't wait to hear an updated version. The last I heard it was kind of in an idea phase. Very nice. I think it could use some backing vocals, like some ahs to lift up your vocals in the chorus, right? We want people to listen and get goosebumps.
Exactly.
Big thing we need to start talking is storyboarding. Like, what does this look like?
Wow, this looks amazing. This is so detailed. Paulie is gonna love this.
The musicians, do they really need to play the instruments?
It always makes a better track.
You know how to play a major? Yeah. Okay, so that's what you need to do. You know, like something simple.
Playing like style blues.
Yeah, but happy blues. How many kids total will we have when we're there to film?
In the list, we have 19 students.
Oh, and then we need to decide too, is this the title, Heroes of the Earth?
I thought it should be Beauty of the Earth because you say it twice, but he says you guys want to do We Can Make a Change, which is how you start the chorus, so that's cool too. What if we just said Make the Change? Yeah. Everybody cool with that? Come on.
Okay. Make that change!
We need to record the music and the singing.
We also have some mics that we can bring.
So this is Logic. This is the program that I use. Okay, we'll start there. Okay.
We can make the change
The lead vocal,
from the mountains above.
this is in time, right?
It won't turn for all.
I couldn't tell where Beauty's supposed to come in. So if you're clapping it, like if you're tapping it, is Beauty on the downbeat? So one, two. Okay, good. That's what I thought it was. Let's talk about the film location.
LZ have decided another venues.
And they agreed to open the place during the shooting day.
That's great. That's a place with all the lush greenery, right?
It will take 1 hour and a half to go there.
For transportation, our school has our own bus. Our plan to leave by 6:15.
Do you guys have lots of coffee? I hope, right?
Where are we?
We are KLB Gardens in Sarawak.
This is LZ, and she's going to be directing and even editing, right? Yeah. So I think as a shot, maybe even coming in, like as an establishing shot of them walking. All right, action! 1, 2, 4, stop. You can add it in.
From the mountains above.
Hello, I'm Natalie Oster from Malaysia. We were given this opportunity to do this music project with David Z Foundation. This is actually a very good platform for the students to showcase their talent. It's all about our students, and then being able to reach out and then being able to collaborate with people like David Z Foundation. It's amazing. On behalf of the school, on behalf of my students, thank you so much for making us part of the program.
So let us all be the heroes.
Amazing.
Yes, absolutely.
And it really tells the story of the journey of that song, from when it started to where it ended. And the student piece was so important. They really developed not only the music, but the lyrics, the storyboarding. They were really in the director's chair as far as the video, the music.
Exactly. Well, speaking of the director's chair, LZ actually directed it, and she was one of the students. And then she actually ended up editing a lot of the video. And so it was so amazing to see her empowered and to see her go from this very specific vision that she had, and then here's what was given to her, the images that we were able to get, and the locations we were able to get, and then to move from that directing into editing. That's a transformation. And so that's what we at the David Z Foundation are really interested in, transforming lives through the magic of music. And you never know what you're going to get when you are given a project, and when you are on location, or when you are in a kindergarten classroom, or like an 8th grade classroom. We do so many projects together with Global Lighthouse Studios, and we always just, I think, bring our full selves. That's paramount. That is what we need to do as educators and parents, teachers, just enter conversation with our full self.
Absolutely. And this group that we worked with in particular was just so on the ground. I mean, from Leo, who would zoom in from his boat
Yep.
while he was fishing.
While he's fishing.
Yes, while
Yeah,
he was
exactly.
fishing. And we
Oh,
just had
Leo.
so many laughs, and it was just everything about it was just so enjoyable. And I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine, Jasmine Franz, who was the one who introduced us to these wonderful people
Yep.
that we would have never met. And I'm so excited and looking forward to doing more collaborative work with this school, because they really truly were amazing. And next time I'm coming to Malaysia, by the way. But I'm
Yes.
not staying only 2 days.
Manifesting that right now.
I'm just
Exactly.
gonna put that out there. I'm not a 2-day Malaysia kind of gal, but I do want to come.
Yeah, and that's why we need to kind of shift the model from like 1 week of filming, like song to filming is all within that 1 week, and that, I think that will be a lot a lot better for the students, to be honest, because that was one of the challenging things. And I think we usually end this like 12 minutes from now, so I think we can talk a little bit about global education. One of the challenges that I have experienced, and that I think we can be real about, is connectivity. Like just being able to connect with the schools on a consistent basis. There's so many things that can come up, because when you are in a school, it's part of a community, right? Like you have to take care of your people first in that community, and so it's really hard to reach out. So Donna, what's your experience been like with connectivity?
Well, the technology goes both ways, right? There's the power of technology to be able to connect people, but sometimes the technology doesn't always work.
Right.
However, that being said, I feel like both David Z and Global Lighthouse have been pioneers in trying to find other ways to be able to connect through technology. If the platform doesn't work, we really have connected, and if it wasn't for technology, we wouldn't be able to. And so, actually, that makes me think of two things. One is I wanted to talk about how if you are a Teach SDGs ambassador, or you use the Sustainable Development Goals as part of your framework, think about a way to take action using music. It really is very powerful. The students really get behind it, and they really enjoy taking the SDGs and using those to be able to take action and have a voice to be able to share their messages about whatever the SDG is. So I know, for example, Global Lighthouse has a big project coming up that's free to register if you're interested, called Harmony for Health. And we're going to be looking at music as one of the mediums to be able to take action on SDG number 3, good health and well-being. And is that Beatrice behind the scenes?
It is. I was just typing a message.
Ooh, okay. I'm so excited that she was able to come. I'm hoping that we can bring her on, because I just would love to hear from her about the experience on her side of things. And so,
All right. And Beatrice, are you able to hear us?
Hi.
Hello! Yay!
Aduh, I'm sorry for the late. I'm coming
Not a
because I thought
problem.
it's 8:30 from here.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that
So it's
speaks to
not
another global
Yep,
challenge, which
we
is
were just
time
talking.
zones, right?
We were just talking about that.
because
Yep.
because madam that called me. It's 8:30 this morning. Okay, madam.
Oh, so glad you were able to come. So
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
we were able to share the video with everyone and the behind the scenes. And so we would love to just hear your perspective. If you could just tell everyone your role and just tell us your experience.
Yes. No
Okay.
pressure.
Hi
No
everyone.
pressure.
So I'm Alexandra Betty. So I am the one of the teachers that handle the students for this project, which is Make the Change with Daniel also, and then the other friends. Yeah. So my experience through this project, I'm so glad that I am so proud that to my student especially this project make the change really make me proud to my students for their hardworking, and then how the ideas comes and everything's like I never expect this project will be this amazing, this boom. Yeah.
That's great.
So I
Absolutely.
think
Yeah.
yeah.
I told Daniel next time I'm coming, because there has to be a next time, right? So
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and the really amazing thing, I was just thinking about it. We started this project just about a year ago. It was kind of a slow
True.
start, just getting to
Mhm.
know each other and saying like, okay, here's the timeline, and then all of the sudden, in the the end of April, early May, we were shooting a music video. So it just it goes to show that it doesn't take a lot of um, a lot of planning to just get started, and I think that's important. Sometimes you just
Mm.
start, and that's
Yeah.
where I think a lot of things globally can happen. Is when you get into over planning things and trying to figure out exactly what the details are every step of the way, things can get lost. But
Mm.
I think the beauty of this project is that we just started and we had no idea where this was going, and what the students would create. But um, it just kind of reinforces the philosophy of yes and, like, yes, we're going to do this, and these students are amazing. Yes, we're going to do this, and they have something important to say. Yes, we're going to do this, and now we have a music video.
Yeah.
You never know where these things go.
well, and I thought it was like really interesting too, how the students really just came together on the idea to begin with.
Yep.
Sometimes it's the power of the blank paper, right, and coming up with what do we want to write a song about. But they really came together from the very beginning, and they wanted
Yep.
to speak about
Yes.
that
Hmm.
relationship, as I mentioned, between people and the planet. And
Hmm.
so I just think they did such a wonderful job. And I tell everyone that will listen that this is one of my favorites. And I just think these students did such an amazing job. And also, it also speaks to the different roles they had. So, like, sometimes people hear, oh, you're going to make a music video. Well, I don't know how to sing, so we can't do that. Well, that's not
Right.
true. There's so many
Yeah.
other roles and so many other ways that you can contribute to the overall song, whether it's behind the camera or storyboarding or costuming or choreographing. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can contribute, and I think your students are a testament to that, because they really did jump in on so many roles.
Hmm.
So And I'm bummed
Yeah.
Natalie couldn't come too, but
And then so sudden the Daniel and Polly at Malaysia, Sarawak.
yes, absolutely.
Yes. And it was such a beautiful experience, just being there, and that's what I hope uh, came across in the behind the scenes, that we're not just sharing a story, but we're sharing the story of the place, that, there's the culture behind it. And I think that is so important as we continue this global conversation, that we acknowledge and we honor culture within um, the stories that we tell.
Absolutely. Well, looks like we are almost out of
Well,
time.
yeah, we're just about at that time.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
But thank you
Well,
so much for coming. I'm so glad you were able to come on, and please tell everyone at the school that they're amazing, and that we shared their video here tonight on a global stage, and we'll continue to share and help spread their message.
Okay, no problem. It's glad that I'm
Mhm.
I'm in
awesome.
this amazing project with you guys. I'm so grateful.
Do you have anything that you would like to say just on the global stage? Because we're connected. What do you want people to get from this song? What do you think the message is?
All right, make the change. What I want to say is everyone's may doesn't know the Sarawak, Malaysia, especially Sarawak. So make the change. There's a lot of message, and then the culture of the Sarawak is in there. So
Mm,
the people, everyone will see how unique the Sarawak is, and then make the change. We can love. Uh, they can learn how to love the culture, the nature, especially in Sarawak itself. Yeah,
amazing. Yeah, and that's what I got from that, is that each of us can make a change, right?
yeah.
Like, we have one story that's happening here in Sarawak, but
Mhm.
it looks differently for each of us around the world. And we're so thankful and blessed that the students at SMK could share this message and just give this one experience. Because when you hear an experience from somebody else, it gives you the courage to tell your own story, right? To tell
Yeah.
your own experience, and say, what is the story of our neighbors? What is the story
Mhm.
of ourselves? So I appreciate you.
True.
Yeah. Thanks so much
Um,
for being here.
yes, thank you so
Thank you
much for
so
being here.
Daniel
And
and Donna.
yes, and let's continue sharing and telling stories through music around the world.
Awesome.
All
All
right.
right.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Until
everyone.
next time.
Until
Thank
next
you.
time. Bye, everyone.
All right. Bye.